Because I won't have a chance tomorrow, I want to congratulate Andy McPhail for going in. To be forever linked in Twins history with you, I'm totally honored. So congratulations. You know, anytime you get a phone call, and on the other end is Rod Carew, you immediately get a little starstruck. Doesn't matter how many times you've hit in the batting cage with him, how many lessons he's given you, those butterflies start flowing a little bit. Now you couple that feeling with the message that you're going to be inducted into the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame, you become a little speechless. That conversation will be forever etched in my mind, and I will live with it the rest of my life, and I could not tell you how honored I was to receive that phone call, so thank you. Obviously, I've got a lot of people I'd like to thank that got me here to stand here today, and many of which I won't have time to mention, and I apologize for that. I just don't have the time, but I love each and every one of you. First, I'd like to thank my mom, Marcia, my dad, Henry, my sister, Katie, for providing me with every opportunity to strive for and ultimately achieve my dreams. Whether it was a new bat, or glove, or a new life lesson, you were always there to provide. Thank you. You know, baseball is a sport where all players strive for consistency. It's the holy grail. Be a consistent player. That's all you ever hear. Be consistent. But the problem with that, baseball is not consistent. Every day is different. Every pitcher is different. Every pitch is different. I mean, even every ballpark that you play on is different. So every player should count themselves lucky when they can find a wife that can at least keep the home consistent. Cuddyer, I cannot thank you enough for being my mark of consistency. You know, being a professional baseball player's wife is no easy task. Not only do you have to take care of the home, keep it consistent, the majority of the time, you got to do it by yourself. So I may be the one inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight, but just know that I'm holding your hand the whole way through. Thank you. I love you. I want to say thank you to my kids, Casey, Chloe, and Maddie. Thank you guys for always being Daddy's biggest fan. I'm so grateful that you guys get to call me Daddy, and you make me proud every single day. I love you guys, and thank you. Thank you to the entire Twins organization. Special thanks to the Polat family for always treating my family and me with great respect and class. Thank you to Dave St. Peter for being extremely instrumental and to get me back reunited with the organization that means so much to me. Thank you to Terry Ryan and all of the men and women who make up the front office. Nobody in this game works as hard as you all do to not only make this a special place to play, but a big piece of the community and part of the fabric of this city and this state of Minnesota. Thank you guys. Thank you to all my minor league coaches, managers, and field coordinators. As an 18-year-old with no baseball education over the level of high school, I could not have handpicked a better group of people to teach me how to play professional baseball. It's called the Twins way for a reason. That's because it's the right way. Thank you to Tom Kelly, who in 2001 suggested me to start learning every position. It's pretty obvious I couldn't play shortstop. We've already said that enough. But thank you for giving me that roadmap to the big leagues. And thank you to Guardy for trusting me at all those other positions, even when sometimes that trust wasn't very warranted. Not only were you my manager for a decade, but you were a friend that taught us that baseball was not always the most important thing. Thank you. Thank you to my former big league coaches for being my instructors, teachers, sounding boards, but most of all, thank you for being my friends. You know, since I've retired, I obviously get a lot of questions about my career. By far, the most common one is, what was your favorite moment? Now, it's easy to bring up 2006, watching the Royals beat the Tigers on the, I guess you call it Jumbotrons at the Metrodome. Back then, that's what we called it, the Jumbotrons. Celebrating with those 40,000 fans who stayed to see us win the division after our season was even already over. And who can forget 2009, game 163?
Yep, I was at that game.
I completely forgot about 2008's game 163, so we'll talk about 2009's. But no, those two moments, they're extremely important. However, if I'm being honest, many of those on-the-field moments, they've either faded or they just blend all together. My favorite moments were generated from the relationships I was able to form over my career. Memories of the multiple generations of Cuddier's buddies. Memories of off-season fishing and golfing days with AJ, Loshi, and Resto. Memories of LeCroy taking care of me when I was 19 years old with flu-like symptoms and homesickness. Memories of Twins Unplugged, which ultimately evolved into Cuddyer Unplugged. The baseball name game with Dustin on our spring training bus rides. Checking the new media guide for countless mistakes after Herman had already printed 1,000 of them. Memories of Joe's musical and lyrical talent, and the shredder Nicky Punto and his pregame BPs when we needed to spark. Or Matty G's pregame basketball games. You know, I was lucky enough to learn from Harmon, Tonio, Tori, Koski, Dougie, Jock, Hawk, Eddie, Radke, and so many others who taught me what it meant to be a professional. I remember the miles logged and the friendships gained from Winter's Caravan, Twins Fest, Pro Shop signings, and numerous charity events. I remember when this community came together to win the Pepsi Refresh Project, a victory over much, much bigger markets. All to give the wheelchair softball team, the Rolling Twins, a field to play on and forge their own memories of winning the game they love.
6:24, we're 14 minutes.
No, not many of my memories are home runs and RBI. They're more like Johan's Wiffle clubhouse games and morning's affection for mac and cheese. My friendships with Hot Rod and the clubhouse staff. So when I say this to you, know that I mean it with every fiber in my body. Thank you, Twins fans. Thank you for being with me from day one. From a role player to an all-star, you were honest and respectful, passionate and true. Even when I moved to Colorado and New York, I still saw Twins #5 jerseys in every stadium. I am eternally grateful, and I love you all. And thank you to my teammates.
It's all good. We love it.
Thank you for getting me through the grind. Thank you for being brothers and warriors.
We can win.
I respect you all and love each and every one of you. To the current players, a little piece of unsolicited advice. Cherish these relationships that are being formed. Invest in your teammates. Invest in your community. Take the time not only to realize the impact that you have on others, but also realize the impact that others have on you. The platform and experiences that this game provides don't last forever, but the relationships, the things that really matter, they can if you pay attention. I can't tell you how honored and humbled I am today, and no matter how many times I say it, thank you just doesn't sound like enough. But until I can find the perfect phrase, it is simply all I can say. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
To the video board. Earlier today, fans on Target Field saw the debut of Michael's Hall of Fame pennant, which will be on permanent display with all the other Twins Hall of Famers. And also, Michael will continue the tradition of presenting all inductees with original artwork created by renowned Minnesota artist Terrence Fogarty. Unveiling Michael's print will be former teammates Brad Redke and Torrey Hunter. He was manager for 10 of Michael's 11 seasons in Minnesota. And he just so happens to be coaching in the visitors' dugout this weekend. Welcome back home, Ron Cuddyer. Congratulations, Michael. Hall of Fame weekend continues tomorrow. Former Twins executive Andy McPhail gets enshrined into the Hall. Now let's play ball.